Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about this story out of Florida. These three boys apparently took this 12-year-old girl into a field and SA'd her for about 30 minutes, they said. So, I don't know everything that happened. I just seen the headline and wanted to talk about it because it seems like a tragic, tragic story. So, um, let's get into the video.
New at 11 for months, a little girl lived with the horror of rape at the hands of three young boys.
Tonight in a one and only exclusive, the child's mother emotional in her demand for justice. Local 10's Byron Tollefson is live in Miami with this heartbreaking story, and nobody can even imagine their child going through this. Byron.
Oh, it's just awful. And we do want to warn you viewers before this story begins that this story is very disturbing.
I don't care if they get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years. Guess what? I'm going to always feel like, as a mother, as a woman, I'm going to always feel like it's not enough.
A mother asking for justice for her young 12-year-old daughter after police say a group of boys took her into a community garden in Miami's Overtown neighborhood, and one of them raped her for 30 minutes.
At the end of the day, they did it.
The 12-year-old girl telling police she was leaving her friend's house and saw the boys in a parking lot. Police say that 13-year-old Nelson Nunez grabbed her and forced her onto a couch in the Greenhaven Community Garden. Then, investigators say 12-year-old Josiah Jones put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming while Nunez raped her.
Yo, that is insane. That is insane. That's some demonic hate behavior. Like, who the hell this what? Rocks? That's damn, bro. What?
Only stopping when they heard her father calling out her name.
Because I must say, I'm angry.
Police say a third boy, Xavier Tyson, now 15, was also involved. All three boys are now charged criminally as adults.
So you're 12 years old? You're 13 years old?
The girl's mom thankful to a witness who came forward and just trying to be there for her daughter.
We just taking it one day at a time. That's the best answer I can give you. We taking it one day at a time.
Prosecutors say that all three boys are facing a false imprisonment charge, while Nunez and Jones are facing sexual battery charges. We're live in Miami tonight. Byron Tollefson, Local 10 News.
What happened there is crazy. Like, I couldn't imagine. I just had a little girl, and if something happened like that, and I got my hands on those kids, yeah. I definitely probably going to jail for a couple years. I probably wouldn't take their life. You know what I'm saying? I got to get out, and I got other kids to take care of. But something gonna happen to them. You know what I mean? But apparently they were arraigned today. Got um, they're trying to get out on bail, but I guess that was denied. So let's get into this.
The young boys accused in connection with the sexual assault of a young girl will remain behind bars. A judge made that decision today with the suspect's family present. CBS News Miami's Tanya Francois is in the newsroom with the latest. Tanya.
That's right, Naja. Three boys are charged in connection with the rape of a 12-year-old girl. There was a hearing for two of the boys today. They were not in court, but their lawyers were. One of the boys' fathers was also there, all of them saying they are not guilty.
This is a 12-year-old boy we're talking about. We're going to leave him in jail and put a life charge on a young man, a young black man that was visiting Miami. It was with.
Damn, you did this on a visit? I don't give a damn what race you are. You're tripping, homie. You're tripping, bro. You better get your you better get your ass off camera. You sound real stupid right now. You sound real stupid. Yeah, life sentence. If you were to do this at 12 years old with little boy strength, why the hell we allow you to get grown man strength and trust you to not do that to another little girl or a grown woman? No, 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 no. Y'all can y'all struck out this time. We ain't giving you another chance. I don't know what the hell this dude's. I understand, like, as a father, I have two boys and a little girl. As a father, you would not want your kid, especially at that age, um, to be going into a facility that you know they'd be going to, especially being charged as an adult. But I don't understand how a 12-year-old thought 12, 13, 15-year-old thought this was okay. Like, what? This is nah. yeah, you reap what you sow, man. You got consequences for your actions.
The wrong two kids.
Marvin Jones's son Josiah is charged with battery and false imprisonment, charges related to the rape of a 12-year-old girl. A police report says the victim says his son Josiah held her down and put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming for help.
Me and the lawyer for the co-defendant in the case, we pled our clients not guilty. We requested trials by jury and also invoked the discovery order so that the prosecutors have to give us all the information that they have.
The alleged rape happened in June of 2025 at the Greenhaven Project Community Garden near 11th Street and 2nd Avenue in Miami. The police report says for 30 minutes, Jones held her down while one 14-year-old molested her and Nelson Nunez, 13, raped her. After first being arrested as juveniles, the three are now charged as adults.
I haven't spoken to my son since he's been incarcerated. Everybody's plastering my son on Facebook, Instagram, on every media, and making him out to be a person that he isn't. This is a 12-year-old boy that gets good grades, goes to school every day. You understand me? He is not the child y'all making him out to be.
Now, the judge said today the two boys in jail are not with adults. They are in a special section for juvenile defendants. Miami-Dade corrections officials tell CBS Miami the third child accused in this crime has not yet turned himself in on the adult charges. In the newsroom tonight, Tanya Francois, CBS News, Miami.
That little boy trying to do the race. That's crazy. Nah. This is insane. This is insane. Well, I seen a few clips on X, and at first I was gonna show the video of his father. I didn't know they were gonna have that in this clip. Um, but yeah, they were denied bail. His father was saying that he's not the monster that everybody's making him out to be. And then we have, apparently this is an auntie of one of the defendants, and she has this entire story about what happened. This is her perspective and what she's saying happened. Let's get into it.
He don't give a fuck. He savage. So
Excuse her language too.
he like, shit, you been talking about you wanted to do this to me. You finna, do me like this. So I guess he got aggressive with her, and she was like, oh, no, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna sleep with all of y'all. I'm only sleeping with him. So I guess whatever happened, while they was running the train on her, the lady...
Hold on. You said first that he got aggressive because she didn't want to do it with all of them. But now they're running the train. Doesn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? That don't make sense. I don't understand. Don't need to get aggressive in the first place. Why do you got two other people with you? You get what I'm saying? Like, this is not making sense, especially if, like, yeah, no.
You stayed up.
And at 12 years old, come on, G. Me, myself, I was an early bloomer, but yeah, nah, this is crazy. And I understand kids are not the same. Kids are a lot more, like kids have the influence that kids see in the world today are completely different than what we see. We didn't have Cardi B and all these celebrities around when we were kids. We did not. So, you know, I don't like, even if this is the case, which she's saying that she was supposed to do it with one of them at this young of an age. Why would you bring three other people? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Um, but she said, wait. That doesn't make any sense. She said he got aggressive because she didn't want to do it with all of them. She was only supposed to do it with one of them, and now they're running a train on her. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Why would you bring two other people? Like, come on now. And you're way too young to be doing this. I was an early bloomer. That's just me. But this is crazy.
Upstairs. The lady who stayed upstairs must have on her way down to check her mail, or you get what I'm saying, drop her garbage or whatever. She seen them, cause how the building is made, where the lady who seen the kids is like right there, and the farm is right there. So you can look over her balcony and see everything was going on in the farm. So I guess she spotted them. So in the mix of her spotted them, she like, what y'all doing in there? So that's when she want to yell, y'all stop, y'all stop, y'all stop. But she went home. She never told her mama anything. Going on 2 days. She never told her mama anything. When the lady came to find out who daughter it was, she went and told the stepdaddy. So when the lady told the stepdaddy, that's when the little girl want to tell her mama. They dragged her from the park, they took her there, and they raped her. I ain't justifying nothing. Let me tell you something. I ain't finna sit here and read y'all comment. I got on here to check her.
That was a great comment. Why the hell were there rocks in her mouth? That's, please address that one, because that doesn't seem like she was having a great time or she was supposed to be there. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on now, that's
You
ridiculous.
gonna tell a story tell a story the right way. Don't get on here trying to make it seem like my nephew on a run or for none of that. Cause if he get direct 5-2, he already got a lawyer. But I know at the end of the day, your daughter ain't telling the truth. Your daughter only pressing charges because you forcing her to press charges. Your daughter was never a virgin before she got touched. So what I'm supposed to sit here and say? All they ass need they ass whoop. I'm an old school mama. I beat ass. My oldest daughter, 19 years old, 20 years old. I don't play that. I'm not none of them mama that side with no child. When you right, you right. When you wrong, you wrong. I ain't justified what none of them did. But when you get on social media, you trying to make it seem like, oh, it's just one side, when in reality, you know the truth, and it's not that side. That ain't finna go down like that, especially when it comes to my family.
I can understand her, coming out and trying to defend her nephew and his dumb ass. I don't know why you'd be on the run if you innocent. You know what I'm saying? Go in there. I get the fear. You know what I'm saying? I get the fear, especially being charged as an adult that young. Oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine being in those shoes. But yeah, at this point, you got to pay the piper. Shouldn't have been there. Why were the rocks in her mouth? You guys are seeming guilty. You know what I mean? Hell no.
How she know everything that happened and she wasn't there? Okay. Nobody got nothing to say? Like I said, exactly. Whether it's my nephew, right is right, wrong is wrong. I never justified what they did was right. At the end of the day, I told them they goofy. All y'all going out of that one little pussy, it's plenty of little young girls out here that's fast. I didn't even fuck with my nephew for doing what he did because I got daughters too.
It's the advice she gave him. Oh my God, what the hell? This is insane. She got daughters, like she said. Oh my God, damn, goodness. Uh, God, help us.
But at the end of the day, I'm not saying they right what they did, but when y'all get on social media and trying to say certain things that's not true, I ain't finna sit there and let you say nothing about my nephew. He's not on no run. He has a court date. He goes in on the 5th. That's the reason why the news saying he's not getting charged as a juvenile. If anything, you heard her say in the beginning, the other little boy didn't get charged. That's the other little boy that she was having sex with before. So how y'all not finna charge him? But y'all charging the rest. Y'all supposed to charge all of them that was there. It wasn't just them 3 there. It was about 5, 6, 7 boys in that field. So why is only them that's getting charged? All of them should get charged. Not just certain ones, but at the end of the day, like I said, she got on here and said,
Why would you want them all to get charged? If what? What the fuck? That's not even making any sense. Then why isn't the witness saying that there was more than 3 boys? What? That her story's not making sense. You know what I mean? Her story, she seems like she's trying to put a bunch of things together into one story. And nah, we ain't going for it. You got too many people listening to you.
something about my nephew is on a run. He's not on a run. He has a court date. He's going to court. Talk about running. Man, bitch, don't play with me. Like I said, at the end of the day, his auntie got lawyer fee. So whatever lawyer fee I got to pay for mine, He's straight. Long as mine's straight, my nephew straight, that's all that matter. I don't give two fucks.
How she got with the way she talked, her lawyer fee money must be dirty as hell. Ain't nothing clean about it. There's no way, cause what corporation? Where's she working? She might have her own business. Let me shut up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock it, but god damn, that's how you talk. And I know I ain't got the best mouth either, but sheesh, goodness gracious, I don't talk like that.
I could give 3-5 fucks of what she's saying or what the rest of y'all side with. Cause at the end of the day, I'm not saying my nephew wrong, but at the end of the day, that's still my nephew. I still gotta stand by his side. I still gotta be his auntie. I still gotta be the one to support them. Man, hey Sherette, I'm not caring about what these motherfuckers saying. You know that, cousin. But that bitch got on social media talking about, oh, he's on a run. On a run from where? He has a court date. You want to see that? Let me show you what his lawyer talking about, boo. You see what that say, Tyson lawyer? You see what that say? They are taking cases to the grand jury on 3-5, seeking an indictment as an adult. So how he run away? How he run away? And this is lawyer. You don't like the fact that they let my nephew go? That's what you didn't like.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't like it either. Understand?
So like I said, if you gonna get on here and tell whatever you want to tell the truth, baby. Because at the end of the day, my nephew ain't on a run. He go to court. Literally. Man, fuck you and suck my ass.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, that's apparently one of their aunties. She's not making a good representation of her nephew or any of the boys in this case. But yeah, that's the story that she's going with. A lot of people were wondering why the rocks were in her mouth. I'm wondering that same. I have that same question. But yeah, this case seems crazy as hell. Um, she said the little girl was fast. We don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? We got to go with the evidence. They said they have an eyewitness. We're gonna see what this case has in store. So we'll see. If they're innocent, hopefully they're not wrongfully imprisoned. But with rocks in their mouth and everything that all the all of the evidence doesn't point to an innocent group of kids. It points to these niggas are going to jail. Bye bye. But anyway. Y'all have a good night. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a blessed one. Peace.